Oh, yes. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday Live. Here I am. Hello, and welcome back to Wednesday Live. It is great to be here. As the title suggests, it is a last-minute ditch attempt to put together a live stream, but hey, we're here anyway. Ditch attempt to put together a I am listening to myself because again I'm getting the audio levels correct for you. Yes, a little bit of a last minute Squarespace change of plans. I woke up feeling like absolute garbage this morning. I don't quite know why or how. Oh, I know how. Hello, sorry by the way. Hello everyone. It is Dale Segov here, coming at you for Wednesday Live. It is Wednesday, the 29th of November, 2023, 9:04 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Dale Segov here. And like I said, I woke up this morning feeling like garbage. I don't quite know why, but it's just, I'm just feeling a bit flat this morning. It's just one of those things. Unfortunately, there is a bug going around at the moment. I do have my fan on full blast still, so I do apologize if you hear that. I filmed a video yesterday and I nearly died in the heat. So that's why I'm going to be leaving the fan on for now, because yeah, it got to about 100 degrees Fahrenheit yesterday. And we're heading up there. Of the humidity or anything like that comes along with that. So my throat hurts, my body aches. It's just, I'm going through it this week. I don't quite know why, but yeah, we're getting through it. So didn't really feel up for playing GTA Vice City. So we're gonna have a nice little chill double feature. Feeling lucky news coming up, but a bit later on we've got Am I the A-hole coming back, so that'll be fun. Everyone loves that. I'm feeling like an A-hole. And guys, we have Christ himself reading the stories to us today. Not Natasha, but with Christ. I should put that in the title when it comes in. So, but please do like the stream as well. That helps us out tremendously. Other than that, I'm doing really, really well. Working my absolute cojones off to try and get some of these videos banked, so I can have a bit of a vacation. Oh, by the way, before we do continue, I wanted to say this at the top of the show. We are taking January off again. I was going to have a project air during our holidays in January, but it's not going to be ready in time, and I really just need time to relax. Because it's been It's been a time the last couple of weeks, so I need a break. So I've already got all of the shorts each Wednesday afternoon at 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, GMT plus 10. All of those are going to be released as per usual, because they are pre-recorded. They are done in bulk, so... Oh my god, that's freaky. Drinking out of a water bottle that you can't see the bottle of. That's freaky. The last live stream is going to be Friday, the 22nd of December. No, that's not a Friday. Is that a Friday? Hang on. But anyway, I think Friday the 22nd of December, which is a Friday, from around 3 to 3:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, GMT plus 11, because we'll be in Sydney on the Disney Wonder. So the last live stream of the year will be from the Disney Wonder. Then we're taking January off, so the next live stream after that will be returning on Wednesday the 7th of February. Back in this time slot. So, yeah, the 22nd of December will be the last live stream. Back again on the 7th of February. The last full-length episode will air on the 30th of December. And then videos returning again on the 3rd of February. And hopefully by the 3rd of February, I will have this project ready to go, so I can have an even further break. Because I am exhausted. Dale needs a bit of a break. And thank you so much to all of you, particularly in the Discord and people passerbyers who watch these that don't interact with them. Thank you so much for making 2023 probably the best year of my content creation journey so far. But in turn, with all the madness going on, I need a break. So we have decided to take January off entirely. And hopefully this project will be ready by Saturday the 3rd of February. I'm hoping. Here's to hoping. There's just a lot of things that are popping up that are getting in the way. That's all I'll say. There's a few things that require my attention. And plus also, we're a business, right? So we've actually got to take care of business, and we're a small but mighty team. There's 3 of us here, and I'm the main one. I'm the one in front of the camera. I'm the editor, and I'm all the rest. We've got admin support, and we've got we've got the on-air talent for the project that we've got coming up, and then we've got Eden, who's a production assistant, and admin support. So we do need to give our small but mighty team a little bit of a rest over the festive season. So yeah, live streams. Last one will be the Friday the 22nd of December. Yeah, there will be no live stream on that Wednesday. So, I think it's the 13th, I think. And then the next one will be the 22nd. So there will be a little bit of a gap there. Live from the Disney Wonder. Live streams return February 7th. Full-length videos, best of 2023, will air on the 30th of December. Returning on Saturday the 3rd of December. Comprende? Good. What else is good in the zoo? I don't think I've got anything else to sort of talk about. I've just been kind of just here. I've just been existing. Really. Big couple of weeks coming into Christmas. So we've got the Christmas background music. So because this is probably one of the last times that we'll have a sit down, I'm feeling lucky news. So I don't feel too bad bringing it forward. So, speaking of which, let's get started. Hopefully, we have something more interesting than, what was it, the Australia-India board meeting bullshittery from last week. Hopefully it's something more interesting. So let's go. News. Oh. News November Australia video. I'm feeling lucky. Let's see what comes up. Oh, God. Okay. Well, this is not quite what I thought we were going to get. Oop, Jesus. I don't want full screen. Hey, I'm right there. There you go. Last minute change. Click on it. Apparently the biggest... Guys. The top result on Google, if you type this in on Wednesday the 29th of November, apparently is a severe weather update for yesterday. And it's not even for Queensland, it's for parts of the Australian Capital Territory. Man, slow news day. Okay, here we go. Let's give this a watch.
There's a potential for destructive winds, giant hail, and flooding. Let's take a look at the severe weather warnings. And a severe weather warning has been issued for the New South Wales south coast, south of about
New South Wales. Sorry, my apologies.
And damaging winds. And rainfall will pick up early Wednesday morning, and there is the potential for 6 hourly totals of up to 150 millimetres, leading to flash flooding and damaging winds in excess of 90 kilometres an hour, mostly along the coastal fringe south of around Maruya Heads. And more broadly across eastern Australia, we are expecting widespread rain and storms in coming days, all the way from southern Queensland and into southern Victoria.
Okay.
We have issued a number of flood watches. For New South Wales, that's the potential for minor to moderate flooding for catchments including the Peel and Namoy rivers. And then Victoria, minor to isolated major flooding through the Otways and eastern districts. So if you or someone you know is in one of these areas, be sure to share this update and be across the latest information.
If someone you know or you love... What was that thing? If someone you know and love needs some help, let us know. I don't know what that was.
Information and warnings. So how will the next few days play out?
Oh God,
we'll get a snapshot for what's expected by looking at this thunderstorm outlook map. Areas in the green contours show where thunderstorms are possible to likely, but it's...
We need the rain here also, because it is actually, like, I'm actually dying right now. Like, that's not even a joke. Like, it is so hot here. It's not even funny. There's a little raindrop on my glasses. Right there. Okay, I've just made it worse. Alright, let's play this out while I clean my glasses.
These areas in yellow and red are where, if a thunderstorm does form, may turn severe, which may require a severe thunderstorm warning. For the rest of Tuesday, we'll see conditions ease after flooding and disruptions in Adelaide, severe thunderstorms contracting east of about Murray Bridge.
That's better.
Like
I can see!
Ivanhoe, and up towards northeastern parts of New South Wales.
Interesting.
On Wednesday, we see that severe thunderstorms
Did he just
extend
click
to the
on
coast,
that?
taking in Brisbane, Sydney and Canberra. But it's this area here in yellow and red which will be the focus of severe weather. And
sweat on my glasses.
Through parts of southern Queensland and northern New South Wales, this is where we could see destructive winds of more than 125 kilometres an hour, as well as giant hail. And this includes places like
giant hail
and
hail.
So putting this all together, we can have a look at the accumulated rainfall over the next few days.
Okay.
On Tuesday, that early morning rain.
Oh, this is cumulative, right?
And in the evening, we see the low pressure system moving into New South Wales. Rainfall easing through South Australia, but picking up through much of the rest of the east of the country. Into Wednesday morning, as that low progresses east, rain picks up across the New South Wales south coast.
We know all this. So this is happening now, I suppose. So
conditions will ease late Thursday.
They did
Friday,
the warning yesterday
Victoria.
for today, I suppose. That makes sense.
Putting the heaviest falls east of about Bairnsdale, but these totals will depend on how this low pressure system moves. So with widespread rain and potentially dangerous conditions upcoming, be sure to have the latest information from the Bureau's website or the app, follow all advice from local emergency services, and please stay safe.
What he said. Basically what he said. Just do all of what he just said. Yeah, that weather events are kind of rough. So, yes, do stay so safe if you're in any of those areas and you are suffering from... Not suffering from... If you or someone you know are suffering from rainfall, seek protection now. You may be entitled to financial compensation, not really. I told you, we need the rain here because, again, I'm sweating on the lenses of my glasses and it's irritating me. Okay. Thank God I'm not playing GTA Vice City right now. Anyway. So yeah, top news story, guys. Woo! Get excited! Yay! Maybe if I type international in. I don't really have much. Ooh! Ah! Okay, there we go. Who's producing this show? Maybe if I type international, we'll have much more success on the I'm feeling lucky button. But yeah, please do send the rain our way. We desperately need it. I'm feeling lucky. Let's do this. Let's see what we got. The latest bulletin. Well, I don't want... Oh. Okay. That was aggressive. UAE accused of using COP28 talks to strike fossil fuel deals. What makes salt marshes more effective than carbon catchers? I suppose. Could Europe's coastal wetlands address our climate concerns? I don't want to watch an entire bulletin. That's a bit much. Streaming cracks in Iceland fishing village after weeks of small volcanic earthquakes. There you go. That could be interesting. Here we go. Come on. Come on, Euronews. 1 minute. No comment. Great. Great start. Is there going to be any talking? Holy jeepers. Holy matrimony. Jeez, look at that. That's a lot of damage. This is in Iceland, by the way. Holy. That's just like destroyed it. That's a good shot there. I like that. There's no talking in here. I don't know why. How do you... Vogenvit. Guys, gather around. We're going to go in the Volvenjit. The Volvenjit. See? Oh, that's a bit racist, actually. That's wild. More from no comment. Let's watch this AITH video. Because there's not really much else going on here. Hopefully there's more. Powered by Daily Motion. Great.
The president of the upcoming COP28 conference in Dubai, Sultan Al-Jaber, is at the center of allegations suggesting the United Arab Emirates had plans to use climate meetings with other countries to promote deals for its own national oil and gas companies. Sultan Al Jaber is controversially also CEO of the UAE state oil giant ADNOC. His team was preparing for meetings with foreign governments ahead of the COP28 summit, which starts on November 30th. The documents included proposed talking points, such as one for China, which says ADNOC is willing to jointly evaluate.
Wait, so their Prime Minister is a CEO of an oil company? Is that what I'm understanding? How bad is that? That's awful. And that's allowed, I suppose. I mean, oh my god, that is, yeah, that's corruption on a new level.
Evaluate international liquefied natural gas opportunities in Mozambique, Canada, and Australia.
Interesting.
Former Irish President Mary Robinson, who is a prominent figure due to attend COP28, has concerns over such apparent private.
Concerns, lovely.
It's very worrying because perceptions matter, and there was already a perception that the presidency was a bit compromised, and this may make the situation even more difficult. We have no time for a bad COP. We have to have as much progress at this COP as possible because we're running out of time.
But, I'm sorry, but to play devil's advocate a little bit, there's what I don't know much about the political structure of the United Arab Emirates, but you can't really say that because hasn't their government been compromised for a long time? Like, I don't know. I'm basing it around other assumptions of other political happenings in that area. That's all I'll say. But wouldn't it makes sense if their government is corrupt? But what? It's okay to say that you need to change, but how? What is your suggestion of making that change happen? Is more my question. Saying it's corrupt is one thing, but also saying, they can do this, but it's a lot easier to say things than to actually do them. That's all I'm gonna go for there.
UN Chief Antonio Guterres has stressed the urgency and the need for nothing to undermine the climate conference.
Leaders must act to limit global temperature rise to 1.5 degrees, protect people from climate chaos, and
climate chaos.
Dubai's COP team has rejected any implication of a conflict of interest, and that Sultan Al Jaber is singularly focused on the business of COP and delivering ambitious and transformational climate outcomes.
Wow, that's the biggest no comment I have ever heard. We're not corrupt, you are. That's basically what happened there. Alright, so we've done local news, we've done international news. Now we're gonna be doing Sport News Video Australia. I'm feeling lucky. Let's do article instead of video because it'll take us to the same YouTube channel we've been 5,000 times. I'm feeling lucky. News.com.au/sport. There you go, there's a new one. Max breaks unwritten rule in diver snub. There's been some drama at the traditional end of season F1 dinner with one photo revealing Max Vorten's slight... What? Slight what? Oh, we have to click on it. Drama! Sports and drama! Guys, these pants have some drama.
Well, Formula One champion Max Verstappen left his F1 rivals in his dust this year as he cruised.
Oh god, this is 3 minutes long. Oh
race
god.
wins. It looked effortless
I
at
just want the
times.
drama.
Racing superstar
Give me the
will
drama.
have it all his own way.
In Formula One.
This card, you know,
Give me some drama.
drive an off season of development
And ease of driving.
Oh.
I think we just.
No, this is not the drama.
Not sure that it's only on the upgrade that we have to develop the car, that we
Wait, what?
did a lot on the setup. We did
Did he not love the car? I'm confused.
only on the upgrade that we have to develop the car, that we did.
Did you have to love the car?
On the track
Wait, I have to play it to minimize it?
report from pre-season test.
Anyway. I'll close that. Okay. Alright. Max Verstappen has broken an unwritten rule by not showing up to Formula One drivers' end of season dinner in Abu Dhabi. Oh, hey, more at UAE. The new tradition is supposed to see all 20 drivers come together following the conclusion of the campaign to celebrate over dinner and drinks. Season including world champion Verstappen, the Sun reports. Only 11 of the drivers showed up. What? While McLaren stars Lando Norris and Oski Pastry, oh god, were the group that missed out the snap around the table. Really? The coolest dinner date in Formula One. Calling it a dinner date is a bit of an interesting choice of words, first of all. Second of all, I couldn't think of anything worse, actually, of spending an evening in a room with a bunch of Formula One drivers. But I suppose they're all into it, so I suppose it's not really about what I'm into. What are they eating, though? Oh, they're eating meat. Okay, that's fine. Former Mercedes driver Nico Rosberg previously took to social media to let fans know about the secret ruling. There's a hidden agreement usually that the world champion pays. Oh! There's the drama. Instead, it was Hamilton who laid down his credit card despite Dutchman being the champ in 2022. Uh-oh. A post from the team on X, formerly known as Twitter. We have the car back and have already begun investigations on what caused the accident. What? I don't care. Ooh. Not stopping by. Jeepers. Max Verstappen was nowhere to be seen. Look at him. He's so sad. Oh, this is literally... Okay, this is literally the same copy and paste, word for word article from The Sun that you've put on news.com.au. That's lazy. I tell you. Interesting. Ooh, more drama. Harley spills the beans on Stark marriage betrayal. Oh, and there's a video. Stark flying home to support wife and...
If the case was that the girls made the final, I was pretty keen obviously to get back, and they're extremely supportive, as is
Hey, I'm pretty keen, actually.
Very appreciative for that, and
Very
great that we
keen.
get the chance to go back and support Elisa in the goals, much like she was around for our 2015 World Cup. So I think that was very special for all the boys involved there. To have
Yeah, all the boys were happy. Hey,
fantastic.
they were pretty keen
to repay that, and looking forward to hopefully seeing the girls lift the trophy. I get more nervous watching Elisa play, and definitely more stressful on the bus than I do playing these days. And it was great to see a lot of the boys.
Wait. Well, now probably ex-wife.
Get around and watching on our travel day on the bus, so they've definitely.
This is an interesting conundrum.
Around Australia and overseas as well, and hopefully there's a massive crowd in Melbourne on Sunday to see a big final, Australia-India. I'm sure the organisers couldn't have hoped for anything more, and
the organisers,
embrace the pressure of a home World Cup, along with all the
Bad me.
away, obviously the first game, and then the weather around. I think they've done it beautifully, so they deserve to be there, and hopefully it's a fantastic game and a big crowd. I think just embrace it. It's
okay. She's not.
They're under no illusion how special it is to play a home World Cup and to.
He's not talking about it. Australia's Golden Cup couple is just like the rest of us. Are they? Are they? Alicia Healy and Mitchell Stark have been celebrating Australian sport for their relationship thriving despite the difficulties of spending long periods away from each other in different countries. But the Aussie wicketkeeper has now revealed intimate details of where their marriage has really been tested in front of TV. Womp womp. Haley and Stark have been married since 2016, and Australia continues to hold out hope that the couple will be able to produce our next Bradman, which is apparently the best cricketer of all time. We started watching Billions or something like that together, and we were like, oh, we're at home, let's watch it together, it'd be great. Haley told Separate Bedrooms podcast. I don't know what the Separate Bedrooms podcast is, but it can't. I mean, it's probably a good podcast, but it's probably about a relationship ending. Hey, do you want to come on this podcast? It's called Separation. It's called Separate. We're separating, and we talk to married people. Anyway, I went out, I reckon I went to hockey training or something and came home, and there's Mitch on the couch watching it without me. I've never felt so betrayed in my life. Makes more sense. I was imagining him going on a podcast about marriage separation. That would be interesting. I think I literally said I wish that I walked in and there was another woman here because I think that this is way worse. What? No! No! Okay, guys, I might clip this out and put this as a YouTube short. Guys, what's worse? Cheating, infidelity, or watching your partner watching a TV show without you? What's a bigger act of betrayal? What are you talking about? You would rather your husband sleep with another woman than to watch this show without you. What if they were doing both? What if they were hooting and tooting and then watching the show? Who are you? I mean, that's you. That's you there, but why would you say that? I can't think of anything worse than infidelity. Than you can watch a show without me. Like, it's fine. Just don't cheat on me, please. Thank you. At least tell me first. Okay, this is going in a direction that I don't want it to, but okay. Comment down below, what's worse, cheating on your wife or watching a show that Billions? What even is Billions? It's a drama series. What? A 2016. Oh, it was from 2016. Why did Billions end? Nothing really here. Here's what Billions is. Okay, we're gonna pause the music.
What we do has consequences.
By the way, this is worse than cheating on your wife. Watching this show alone is worse than cheating on your wife, according to Alicia Healy.
Unintended.
Allegedly. Oh no, it's not alleged, she said it, but anyway.
Come to work every day and be just and strong in the actions you bring. And don't waver.
I've never heard of this show.
When did it become a crime to succeed in this country?
Is that Benedict Cumberbatch? No?
Everyone has access to the information.
That's a knockoff. That's a cheap Benedict Cumberbatch.
Spotted a suspect trading pattern.
You must get pings like that every day.
All three firms have links to Bobby Axelrod.
Bobby Axelrod.
Play clean. Be careful out there.
He was cheating with her.
Axelrod.
Play hard. Play clean.
With this guy. That's what the problem was. That I've cracked the code. I've cracked the code. She was upset. She was upset that he was watching a male-dominated drama without her, and her thought was, my husband is gay. Tell me I'm wrong. I dare you. I dare you to tell me that I'm wrong. Look me in my eyes. It's a weird way of saying that. Look me in my eyes and tell me that I am wrong. She was jealous because this is a male-dominated show. Look, I could see two women. That person's a bit questionable. And that is not even a face. Oh, you're not even on my screen. But look me in my eye and tell me that she was jealous that he was watching this male-dominated show without her and she thought he was gay. Tell me I'm wrong. I dare you. Look me in my eyes. Again, weird way of saying that, but okay.
What'd you take down last year?
7.2 million.
Your value to the firm is absolute.
7.
See, there's a woman, I suppose.
Feel that.
Trust her? I want to.
I'm the goddamn U.S. attorney, Wendy.
I am the...
Daddy's job is always more important than mommy's.
I am... Maybe he thinks that daddy's job's more important. I can't even say that with a straight face.
Your fucking job.
It's a crush the other guy business. It's like Highlander. There can be only one.
In Inwood growing up, if someone has a problem with you and they take that beef public, the ground just falls out from beneath them. Are you threatening me? You're fucking right, I am.
Hey! Let's swear words. Alright, this show is naughty. This show is naughty. Okay, this trailer is really, really long for this rabbit hole. Okay. But just remember, that is worse than infidelity. No, watching that alone without your wife is worse than infidelity, according to Alicia Healy. That was a lot of words. That was a lot of words all at once. All at the same time. Anyway. Eventually the fast bowler won her trust again. We've sort of put that aside. I was a little nervous to go there again, but I thought, you know what? I am not going to go through this all over again, but here we are, she said. Oh, God. When we're at home, we tend to watch similar sort of shows of an evening, but we don't watch Netflix or anything like that together. That's for touring life. Then we compare notes later. That's a cool idea, I suppose. Stark and Healy first met as 9-year-olds playing against each other in the Northern District Junior Cricket Association. Oh, tale as old as time. You meet me, I meet you. There you go. I don't know what that's meant to be. Tale as old as time. When celebrating their 2016 wedding, Healy posted on Instagram she was marrying her best friend. The pair began a romantic relationship in 2010. Healy has told the podcast exactly how they've been able to keep their relationship up for so long. We're lucky nowadays we have phones, right? We have the ability to FaceTime or WhatsApp call each other whenever, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. The couple were probably in the process of buying a $25 million love nest in Terry Hills on Sydney's northern beaches. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Again, let me know in the comments below what you think is worse. Infidelity or watching Billionaires without your wife. Because he was watching it alone. Again, I think I've hit the nail on the head that she thinks watching a male-dominated show, she was afraid that it was going to turn him gay. I'm watching the show, okay, real talk. The only reason why I say that is I've been watching this show called Playing It Straight lately. It's a terrible show from the early 2000s. It's fine. There's these 14 guys that go on this dating show, and half of them are gay, half of them are straight, and the girl has to pick out whichever one's gay and send them home. If she ends up with a straight guy at the end, they split a $500,000 prize. If the gay guy wins, he gets the $1 million and she gets nothing. It's quite grim, actually. If you think about it in a way, it's kind of grim. But you watch it and you go. The intro line that gets me. Can I play? I'll play a bit of it. My favorite line in the show is the opening line. Hang on. Here we go.
Attention.
This line is my favorite.
The male contestant in here for
Here we go.
There's a definite possibility this might make things kind of gay. Some people.
This is my favorite line in the entire show. Is this guy's line?
People may very well construe baking a cheesecake as being gay.
Every time he says that line, and this is the opening. I'm gonna take that off the screen. Every time he says that line, some people might construe baking cheesecake as gay. I should watch this show on. Nah, I mean I've already watched it, so I won't be able to react to anything. So I might watch the season finale. Actually, I haven't watched the season finale yet. I'll save that for on stream. We don't have time today, but That might be fun. Because I do have a soft out in a little bit. Anyway, back to this. Okay, no, that's enough of that. So now let's do entertainment news. I'm feeling lucky. News.com.au/entertainment/video. Apparently there's a new Wonka movie coming out. Timothy Chalamet said that his new movie Wonka could be a Christmas film as he braved the cold of the red carpet at the world premiere of his. In case you missed it, Kylie Jenner and Jordan Woods never fully lost contact. Interesting. Huh. Luna Park's new immersive attraction. We talked about that last week. Yeah, let's watch this. Apparently there's a new Willy Wonka movie. Let's watch this. This was 42 minutes ago. Wowzers. New Wonka film is a Christmas movie. The star of the new Wonka movie described as joyful and hopeful at the film's world premiere in London. Chalamet said that Wonka could be a Christmas film. But is it a Christmas film?
I do think this is a Christmas movie because I think it's joyful, it's hopeful, it's fantastical, it's huge. You know, David Heyman is a producer on this. Obviously he didn't direct it, but the films he does, like Harry Potter or Barbie, they're these huge world-building movies. And this is one of them.
December 8 also stars Olivia Colman and Keegan-Michael Key. I've not heard of this. Interesting. Okay. Alright, well, we're doing some research now. We're going down this rabbit hole. Wonka trailer 2023. I really don't want to watch a 2-minute trailer, but here we are. 10 million views? Interesting. A Wonka film in 2023.
So you're the funny little man who's been following me.
Funny little man? How dare you? I will have you know that I am a perfectly respectable size for an Oompa Loompa.
An Oompa what now?
In fact, in Loompa-land, I am regarded as something of a whopper. They call me Lofty.
Sorry.
Oh, God.
Greetings to you all. My name is Willy Wonka.
Is it?
Something of a magician. Prepare to be amazed.
Teapot.
Inventor. May I present Willy Wonka's wild and wonderful wishy-washy Wonka Walker. Please don't make me say that again.
Please don't make me watch any more of this. Thank you so much. I will pass on watching this. Thank you for the offer, though. Thank you so much for the offer. King George shares his top tips for manipulating people. Oh, Jesus. We have to watch this.
In the Amazing Race Australia, this is my new...
Okay, here we go. And load. No. No, I don't want no countdown. I want to go up.
Hey, I'm George Mladenov, King George from Australian Survivor and the Amazing Race Australia. This is my new book, How to Win Friends and Manipulate People, and I'm about to give you my 3 top tips so you can make sure that you can do just that. My first tip is to gather your legion of loyal followers because you can't achieve anything alone in life. And
what?
If you win enough friends, then you have what you need to manipulate.
Win enough friends. Congratulations, you're a winner.
My second hot tip and the key to manipulating people is to get your friends and your allies to do your bidding for you. And that's very important because if you have
How is this legal?
you know their priorities.
How is this legal? How are you able to sell a book telling people that it's okay to manipulate them? But also, isn't that what you're doing to your audience anyway? Because you're manipulating people into telling them to buy this book.
Then you're going to get the outcome you want and skew the odds in your favor. And the third tip is to seize the moment. It's the glory or death moment that each and every one of you will have in your lives. And once you've read this book, you'll know when to apply the pressure, when to apply the stick, when to offer a carrot.
I mean this in the most respectful way. I mean no disrespect. You're an author, it's fine, you won the Amazing Race, or whatever. Fuck off. In the most respectful way. And I do apologize for swearing. But this is why you tune into the live streams, because they're chaos and they're unedited and it's fine, it's a selling point. Again, I mean this in the most respectfully way, sir. Fuck you. Okay. Just look at that smug ass face. Look at it. I would rather watch this video now. The countdown to Christmas is on. I'd rather watch the Kardashians. Honestly. That's gorgeous though, hello. I would rather watch the Kardashians take me on a tour of their Christmas lights than to watch some guy who won one reality show who wrote a book that's this thick tell me how to manipulate people while trying to manipulate me to buy his book, which is marketing in a nutshell. But hey, who's counting here? Not me. Anyway, that got heated for no reason. Anyway, moving on. Let's move on to something else. That was I'm feeling lucky news. All of your sports news, local, international, and entertainment that you'll ever need and want and desire. Now we're going to move into one of my favorite things to do. Am I the a-hole? Featuring Christ. That's right. Not Ethan, not Liam, but Christ. Christ is going to be reading the Am I the A-hole stories. Oh, that's right. I was going to change the title. Hang on. With Christ. There you go. Solved. With Christ. Okay. We're going to move him over here. Am I the a-hole for pretending not to understand Japanese and making a kid cry? Am I the a-hole for pretending not to understand Japanese and making a kid cry? Alright, we're gonna forward. Well, I'm not in bed. We're gonna forward this over to Christ. And Christ is... Oh, whoops. Hang on. The connection between me and Christ is not strong right now, as you could imagine. The connection between Christ and I is not strong. Oh, what do we think? What do we think? Are they the a-hole? For pretending to...
Away for context,
here we go.
I, 20F, am an English teacher in Japan. I love my job and I absolutely love teaching kids. I've never made a kid cry until today.
Oh no.
I have a student, let's call him Sam, who's 12. He's the class clown who absolutely loves attention and will do anything to get his classmates to notice him. Now, I have experience with plenty of goofy kids and I adore them. I let them joke around all the time unless they disturb other students the way Sam does. Sam is super disruptive and makes other students uncomfortable to say the least. I tried telling my boss and coworkers about this, but they basically told me I'm on my own.
That's
Not
rough,
even a
by
call
the
to
way.
his parents was made. Recently, I rearranged the seating so that Sam sat far away from the other boys as he does not do the same to the girls.
Interesting.
This worked for a couple of weeks. He spent most of the class complaining in a mumbled voice, but he didn't touch anyone. But I guess he got bored of complaining because today, he spent most of class hurling insults at me in Japanese. The class is mostly second English learning Japanese kids, and since I'm hired as a foreign teacher, I am strictly forbidden from speaking to the kids in Japanese.
Oh, that makes sense. So, this person, is hired to speak English. Gotcha. And is strictly forbidden for speaking Japanese. Okay, that makes sense.
Anyways, when Sam starts calling me disgusting, a stupid old lady, etc., I admit I got a little upset because I know for a fact he would not speak the same way to the Japanese staff, and I knew telling him to stop would only make him want to do it more because I have tried multiple times in the past.
Because he's a child.
So instead, in a loud voice I said, "What did you say? Disgusting? What does that mean? Cute? You think I'm cute? Thank you." The other kids laughed a little and Sam got angry, but he kept trying to insult me throughout the class. I kept doing the same thing, pretending to think his insults were compliments. In the end,
Oh my
he
God.
got so frustrated he burst into tears. At the end of class, my coworkers saw that he was crying and I explained what happened. I got chastised for making a student cry. AITH. Recently, I rearranged the seating so that Sam sat far away from the other boys as he does not...
Okay, Christ. Christ, you're reading the story again. Okay. Are they the a-hole? No. No. I don't think so. I think it's not a good thing to insult a child, but you didn't physically harm them. It's tough because you didn't physically harm them, but you didn't help the situation in any way, I suppose. What do the comments say? Not the asshole. I thought Japanese people were hella bent on discipline and politeness. Sam is a child who... I won't call him an asshole, but the school management should at least try to contact his parents about this behavior. That's true. Where are the parents? I always say this. Where are the parents in all of this? Hello? Where are the parents? And also, you would see a lot worse depending on what country you're from, but I'm sure, like this commenter said, the Japanese are very polite, so this anywhere would be a lot worse. I've taught in the US before this job. Oh yeah, okay. That's just thing. Not the asshole. By not acknowledging the insults, you took control of the situation. You had you chastised him for rudeness or say anything back, it would have felt smug, and anything got you. Yeah, this is harmless. This is actually very harmless. This is kind of probably the best way that you could have handled this situation, mainly because you didn't really insult him as much. You just threw something back in his face. That's all. If you enjoy indie games... Oh, no, this is not... Am I there? What else we got going on here? Some of these are... Am I the a-hole for taking my wife's gift? Ooh. The first sentence. Hey there. I've been going through a lot, so I'll try and keep this as brief as possible. Oh. We love keeping it brief as possible. I'm just pushing this along the desk to Christ here. But what do we...
Hey there. I've been going through a lot, so I will try to make this as brief as possible. I, 36M, have been married to my wife, 37F, for almost 7 years, but we've been together for 10. We've had very high highs and very low lows. Things have been worse in the past than they are now. My wife has a temper and I tend to shut down. During the course of the last 5 years or so, my mom was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. During our last blowout argument, where my wife was pushing me to talk to her, I said I would rather divorce her than do what she wanted me to do.
What? Sorry, I cut you off, but... What?
The record, it was to apply to higher paying jobs. I have a graduate degree, but I've been biding my time for the right position to find me rather than going out there to look for anything. My wife got upset, who then called my mother, crying and complaining about me. Again, she was sick and the doctor told her she needed to avoid stress. I laid into my wife and lost a fair amount of respect for her. She asked me for a divorce and it seems like that's where we were headed, but after a couple months, we were communicating better, that seemed to melt away and we became loving again. My wife did end up apologizing to my mother and they were on good terms. My mother took a turn for the worst and sent my wife a check to be used for airfare for Christmas to come visit. However, the terrible, inevitable has happened and my mother passed.
Yeah, unfortunately.
My wife flew me down to be with her before the end, but not before, in my opinion, starting an argument about my drinking. The disagreement started 2 days before the emergency flight, and subsided the next day because I refused to talk to her about it. When I got home, and she asked about flying to my hometown for the holidays,
this is insane.
I told her that she needed to use that check Mom sent in her name for my half of the mortgage and she would need to pay for her airfare out of her own pocket. In my view, that money is coming from my parents, therefore, it's mine. This way she's still benefiting, it's going towards the house. When I told my wife this, I could tell she was upset, but she didn't press the issue. I can see why I WBTA, but considering it's going to a shared expense, I think it's a wash.
Okay, we're back. Alright. That was weird. Would you be the a-hole? Okay, this microphone's not on. Oh, it is on. Okay, cool. Hello. We're back. Oh. The check is hers. I hate to say it. I'm sorry, but the check is hers. Ah, that's devastating. It's a lot, I know, but unfortunately, I don't like to say this, but I hope they've figured out what they're going through. But unfortunately, yeah, the check was a gift from your mother to your wife. I'm sorry, that's rough, but yeah, it's unfortunate that you were trapped in that situation, but yeah, that I hate to be that guy. I hate to be that guy. Surely you know you're the a-hole. I'm sorry for your loss, dude, but it sounds like you don't know how to communicate. No proof that your wife having a temper was shared, despite your wife trying to get you to talk to her and open up. You threaten divorce when your wife asks you to step up and tries to communicate with you. You're a lazy mooch who worked a flexible job for years and made your wife shoulder the financial burden while you until the better opportunity fell in your lap a month ago. You were controlling. You're telling her how to spend the money that your mother gave her and was intended for a specific purpose. Based on your wife being upset about your drinking, the fact that you had no money, and the fact that your mum provided funds for you to fly out in your wife's name and control, sounds like you can't be trusted with the money because you're an alcoholic who would spend it on that. Okay. I don't know. I don't quite know where this alcoholic thing came from. Oh, started an argument about my drinking. Ah, there it is. See, I should have been listening to Christ. Christ would have told me that. And I wasn't listening to Christ. Sucks, dude, that you lost your mum to lung cancer. God, I really didn't listen to that story at all, did I? But unfortunately, you are the a-hole. That's rough. That's rough. That's rough. But yeah. Sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing to you, because you're some random guy on the internet, but hey, we're here. What else we got going on? Am I the a-hole for asking my college classmate about her pubic hair? I think we're going to end it on this one, actually. I think we're going to end it on this one. Christ. While I'm flicking this to Christ... That sounds bad. While I'm giving this to Christ, what do we think? A-hole or not? Am I the a-hole for asking
So last weekend at college, my
hair?
roommate invited a bunch of people into our dorm, a mix of girls and guys, and we were all drinking, and somehow the conversation got to a point where one of the girls, who I know, we're not close friends, but we definitely had a friendly acquaintance relationship, at least until this incident, asked me if I was circumcised.
What?
I felt the question.
Hey. Circumcised? I don't know what that's going to be. Jesus.
Question was invasive and personal, so I responded, "What's your pubic hair situation?" Trying to give her a taste of her own medicine so that she would see how it feels to be asked an invasive question about your private area, and my question was less personal than hers.
I'm already
it was
saying
about a
not the
styling
a-hole.
decision, which is done of your own volition and easily changeable, as opposed to something you had no say in and have no way to change, and hopefully realized she had overstepped the line. But instead she just blushed and ran out of the dorm room. Now my roommate is mad at me and wants me to apologize to her. But I don't think I did anything wrong here. If she doesn't like having me ask her questions about her private area, she shouldn't be asking me questions about mine. Was I in the wrong here?
Absolutely not. That is... you sir, handled that... I'm assuming... I shouldn't assume... Oh, you're circumcised. Oh, no microphone. Hello. Hello. Okay. Microphone. Hello. I basically didn't realize. I was like, oh yeah, he handled this well, and I was like, oh, I shouldn't make assumptions, but circumcised, you have to be a man. Just throwing that out there. Sorry, you have to have a penis. Sorry. Anyway, no, you're not in the wrong. You handled that well. You could have gotten really upset about it, but your defense mechanism of basically going, what about you? XO. Was kind of the best case scenario here. What do people say? Not the a-hole. She's the one that took the conversation in the direction. Ridiculous of her to get upset when you play the same game. Not the a-hole. Although I'm assuming her question was out of context. You could have easily embarrassed her without shooting back like that. Yeah, but they were drinking. Come on. These are college children. This is where justified a-hole is what I'd vote for, not the a-hole. Don't apologize. She got a taste of her own medicine, but she wasn't asking about your schlongebong to be rude. She was trying to flirt. Do people do that? Is that a thing? Hey, baby. Hey, baby. I really want to get to know you. Are you circumcised? Let me find out. That is not a pickup line. I hate to break it to you, but it is definitely 1 million. I would certainly hope that it wasn't a pickup line. But that's going to do it. Thank you, Christ, by the way. Woo! Thank you, Christ, for reading some Am I the A-hole stories. A bunch of fun. And that's going to do it for us here on the Dale, on the Wednesday Live. Thank you for letting me change last minute. I just wasn't in the GTA Vice City mood. You have to be in a sort of mood, and I wasn't in that mood. So we've pushed it back a couple of weeks. All as well that ends well. 5 p.m. today, Australian Eastern Standard Time, we've got another weird food combination, which apparently seems to be my motif at the moment. I'm here for it. 2 things that you can buy at a 7-Eleven. That's all I'll say. 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time to Zay for the new YouTube short. This Saturday, it's been a year since I've done an ASMR type video. So we've got a short ASMR type video for you today. Today on Saturday at 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, midnight in the GMT time zone. There you go. It's midnight. There you go. Other than that, again, just to round out, we're heading towards the end of 2023. We are taking January off again. Look, I just need a break. So the last live stream will be Friday the 22nd of December. Potentially at... Oh, no, we'll be in Brisbane still. Okay. No, sorry. I said we'll be in a different state. But no, we'll be in Brisbane still. We're looking at around anywhere between 3 to 3:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time, GMT plus 10. Just keep an eye out on the Discord, bit.ly/Dale Discord. From the live streams will return after that on Wednesday, the 7th of February. And then full-length videos, the edited videos, the Best of 2023 video will air on the 30th of December. And then full-length releases will return on Saturday, the 3rd of February. No change to shorts, so you will still get a weekly dose of Dale Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on the shorts, because all of those are done. I have done shorts right up until the middle of January, so we have really done so well to do that. Next week, though, on the live stream, we've got another bake. That's going to be exciting. Subscribing if all of that sounds good. Please do consider it. It would help me out tremendously. But until next time, There's my thing. Thanks a bunch. Bye.